Yeah, just a really poor performance by my football team, and it starts with me, and I apologize to our fans. It's my responsibility for us to be better, and that the start of the first half, not being able to convert third downs, not being able to stop them on third down, ultimately the difference in the game. So with that, I'll open up for questions.
Coach, with that start, do you diagnose that as a problem with preparation, execution, a combination?
Everything. Yeah, all of it. My responsibility.
How much do you think that fourth down stop early changed the momentum of the whole game?
Yeah, I mean, we can't let one play dictate the rest of the game. So obviously it was a momentum play, but we had plenty of other opportunities. We had them down on the 8-yard line. They went 92 yards and scored. So that didn't really have anything to do with the fourth down stop.
Texas A&M's decision to flip that quarterback, did that play any role in maybe?
Yeah, he's a great player. Really good player. He was very accurate today. Did a great job scrambling. Threw the football extremely well. We weren't ever able to make him uncomfortable.
Coach, the defensive line didn't get much pressure early on. How'd that end up impacting the rest of the game?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't do much of anything well on the defensive side of the ball today.
Coach, it seemed like more deep pass attempts from Brady. Was that part of the game plan, just part of the game script as it went on?
Yeah, I mean, we were just trying to attack really we were trying to attack them vertical. And, obviously started the game with one, but then after that there weren't enough completions.
Coach, what was your message to your guys in the locker room?
You got one or two choices. You can fall apart or you can dig deep and find resolve to get better. The season really starts today, and how we respond will determine what kind of football season we're going to have. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is one loss, and it's a tough loss because you're embarrassed by the performance. I'm embarrassed by the performance, but it's just that. It's one game, and there's a whole heck of a lot of football left, and it's going to be up to us to either seek comfort in placing blame or have resolve to get it fixed.
Do you have to reassess your national standing or end-of-season goals after taking a loss like that?
I've never even considered any of that stuff. Like, we're just trying to be 1-0 each week, and right now we weren't, and there's a lot of reasons why, and we got a lot of other things to worry about.
Coach, Texas A&M's defensive line doing especially well. That was giving you guys trouble on offense.
Well, we weren't able to protect the passer as well as we needed to, obviously, and weren't ever able to establish a rhythm with the run game. When the score got lopsided, we really weren't able to even try to run the football, so that put a lot of pressure on the offensive line and let them do what they do best.
Was there anything that felt different just in terms of the response you got from this game versus the past games where you've been down?
Yeah. I mean, we come out the first drive of the second half, we give up a 75-yard touchdown, so wasn't much of a response.
Coach, how much do you think the crowd, and this being your first true road game of the season, had an effect on the game?
I mean, they had a great crowd, and but at the end of the day, there's a 100-yard football field, and you're responsible for being ready and prepared, and I'm responsible for making sure that happened, and didn't get it done.
Did you give any consideration to pulling Brady or starters near the end there?
Why? We're trying to establish some sort of rhythm. I mean, we're obviously not playing well, and the only way to get better is to play, and so no, I never even considered it.
Coach, when you evaluate yourself and you say you need to do better, when you look to next week, are there things you've changed tangibly, or is it just more of a motivating factor for yourself?
It's all on the table. Everybody. I mean, we got to compete. We weren't competitive, and that's not Mizzou football. That's not what we've worked really, really hard to be about. So if we're not competing, then that's on me, and I got to get that fixed. So everything's on the table.
Coach, how do you feel like preparation went through the bye week? Do you think you guys had good practices and good on good stuff coming into this game?
Yeah, I mean, we did more good on good in the past 2 weeks than I've probably ever done as a head football coach. So I don't know. Maybe I did too much.
One last question?
Yeah, with Auburn and Alabama a little bit later in this.
I'm not worried about those guys.
How far away do you think you are from being able to compete with?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Every game's a totally new matchup. Every team's different. Everything's unique. You know, we're going to have to get on the plane, get home, figure out this game tomorrow, put it to bed on Monday, and then focus on the next opponent, which is UMass. You know, all the future stuff, like, not worried about any of that right now. I'm worried about on this team, figuring out how we can improve and beat UMass.
Alright, see ya.
Thank you.